You can take your left leg forward, right leg back as much you can. Now can you just go what you did it in earlier one? You can move your hips more closer to the ground, more closer, and now you can take your right hand up, and now you can just try to twist, move the right abdomen, move your chest, and exhale. You can just come forward, and then you can try to lock your upper arms over there. And then you can just try to place your palm and just try to lift that elbow upward. So everyone, this is for the beginner, but make sure how we can also help, and how I did it. I'm just coming and standing on his opposite side. I'm just trying to grab this waist, and I'm going to be pull that waist, and I'm going to be move his shoulders completely away from that. What is happening? I'm just, when I'm going to be pull his hip bone, and then I'm going to twist, and then I'm going to move his right chest towards the upper chest. And he's able to be do that, otherwise it's very difficult to be do. So when we are going and when we are trying to be twist, and if you are not able to be straighten your back leg as well, then no need to be go for that. But if you can, then you can just tuck your toes, and then you can place it arm. So exactly what happened, everyone, when we are staying here, what is the final posture? We have to place the palm. Can you, Ashiji, can you just try to take your arms completely on that block? Good one. But everyone, make sure when you're going to place that, you no need to be, then you can lock this upper arms over there. You can try to be go as further you can. It means you can just try to be lock your armpits. Then you can try to grab your waist, Ashishi. Now inhale, you can tuck your toes, straighten the leg. Yeah, good. More straight, more straight. And now you can raise your arms upward. And after that, you can take your arms completely to over the head. But make sure, I told you, the back leg should be stronger. You can see that the legs are not straight. Then no need to be follow that. What you need to do, just stay with your lifted heels. You can just try to lift the heels upward and just try to pull it up. And how we can give the more deepen stretch while we are staying here, you can see I'm just going to be lift his thighs more upward, and I'm going to be hold with my knees. And next I'm going to be lock my elbow, taking my palm under the abdomen, and then I'm going to be give that nice twisting and just trying to be pull. But I'm going to be pull his hip bone as much we can, and then I'm going to be extend his arm as well completely to over the head. But keep trying to give that twist completely through your chest and through your abdomen. Now with your next inhale, look down, and with your next exhalation, you can just try to be come back and stand up on your mat. So everyone, for the beginners, I told you no need to take your palms on your block on the ground. Just try to make a namaste over here. But exactly the few people, they are not able to be completely go for the final postures because of the stiff pelvis, because of the less strengthen of your leg muscles, less strengthen of your legs. So how we can go? We can go with the wall. So how we need to use the wall, and how we need to use the chair as well while we are staying. Now I'm just going to be take the chair completely towards it. Can you just take your left leg on the front side, and then you can just try to take your right leg as well back you can. Yes. And you can keep try to lift your back leg heels upward. Everyone, I told you, when you are going for any related to your back, you can make sure you have to completely tuck the toes, stretch that heels as much you can. But make sure when he's going to stretch his heels, what is happening over here? This is happening with everyone as well. The reason is that the less awareness of your thigh muscles, less strengthen of your thigh muscles. So what you need to do, just try to be pull. You can see without moving that heels forward and backward, I'm going to just engage his thigh and going to be stretch his lower thighs towards the back of the upper thigh. You can see what is happening now, how much the thighs are coming away. Now, Ashiji, can you just try to come and make sure everyone, the both hips should be parallel. You have to give that internal rotation of the thigh, and then you are able to be completely give the straighten of your back leg. Now with your next inhale, can you just take your both hands up, Ashiji, to the top? And everyone, make sure when you're going to sit with a chair, your front of your thigh muscles of your back leg, it should be touched on the chair handle too. And now with your next exhalation, Ashiji, can you just try to be interlock your knee over there? Can you just try to move your feet more forward as well? You can take your legs forward too. Good. More forward. Good, good, good. And stay here. Now can you just try to take your arms, and now you can try to bend your elbow and keep try to lock, and you can just use your palm on that block. Yes, and stay there over here. Everyone, you can see exactly what happened when we are coming. We are just trying to be lock this hair over there. That's why we are not able to be move that shoulders forward. So now you can see what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to be give that. Can you move your palms away from the block? Good. Everyone, you can see how much I'm going to be roll that external rotation of that upper arms, and then I'm moving his forward, and then he's able to be completely come to the armpits, to the knees, or you can say out of the knee. And then you can see that how much space is coming, and then he need to be place his palm on that block. Is it clear? So it means when you're trying to be grab, you have to give that rotation, then you'll completely drop that shoulders down, then he's able to be completely placed. And now he's also be able to be place his palm on the ground. No need to block, just because of that rotations. The knees, ankle should be parallel. And now what you need to do after that, I told you the back leg should be straightened. And now you can use that arms completely on the chair handle. After the next inhalation, what you need to do, just try to focus. You are going to be turn that abdomen, and then you can try that move that shoulders forward. But why we are using that arms on the chair is not just the supports. We have to pull that palm to the chair, and he's trying to be pull his shoulders back, and then he's able to be completely look upward. And after when he's completely give the nice extension of the trunk, then he can straighten the arms, and again roll it. And then you can take that arms completely over the head. No need to be open, and no need to be give the external rotation of that. How much you're going to be give that extension, then he's able to be move his chest more properly and extended able. Now with that next inhalation, you can just try to come up, Ashish. And with your next exhalation, you can just try to bring your both legs towards together.